Hello, I'm Michael Diamond, and you're watching Muscle Central. All right, this is not going to be a prediction video on the 2020 Mr. Olympia. What I am going to be doing is talking about two of the competitors specifically speaking. It'll be Phil Heath, the former Mr. Olympia, looking to regain his title, and Brandon Curry, the current Mr. Olympia, looking to retain his title. Now, in a lot of people's minds, it's a foregone conclusion. Returning Phil Heath is going to win and regain the Mr. Olympia title. I think a lot of these people are expecting to see Phil Heath like we saw in 2011 and 2012. Granted, the 2011-2012 Phil Heath is a very difficult person to beat in any era. Not saying he would beat anybody in any era, not saying he's the greatest, but a 2011-2012 version of Phil Heath is very difficult to beat in any era. We will not see that version of Phil Heath on stage in his return. You can throw that out the window. A 2011, if you look at a 2011 version of Phil Heath and compare it against the 2019 version of Brandon Curry, the first year each one of them won the title. Yeah, definitely the 2011 version of Phil Heath beats the 2019 version of Brandon Curry. But we're going to see a bigger, better, and more conditioned Brandon Curry. Now, Brandon Curry always had the potential to be a great bodybuilder. You know, we hear Keon Pearson being called the prodigy. That was Brandon Curry's moniker long before Keon Pearson. Everybody was expecting a lot of good things from Brandon Curry. Wide shoulders, narrow waist, full muscle bellies, great genetics. It's just that he never quite lived up to his potential until he made the decision to go out to Kuwait and train at Oxygen Gym. Now, since he went out there, we've seen improvements year after year. Every year he comes back a little bigger and a little better condition. Like I said moments ago, I expect to see a bigger and better conditioned Brandon Curry than we saw last year. Now, if you start comparing the two of them, from the front lat spread, front double biceps, were never Phil Heath's strong points. They're good poses for Brandon Curry. They're strong points for him. When they turn to the side, Phil Heath is not dominating him from the side shots either. Where Phil Heath excels is when he turns around and you see him from the back. The detail in his back and in his hamstrings, his glutes, is just very difficult to beat. He beats just about everybody on on those back shots, and he compares to the best of them, to the best backs in history. You know, we talk about Ronnie Coleman and Dorian Yates, known for their backs. You could throw Phil Heath into the mix for great backs. Now, that's not to say that Brandon Curry is going to be walked over from the back shots. He doesn't have, well, at least as of 2019, he didn't have the detail in the back, the hams, the striations, and the glutes like Phil Heath. But Brandon Curry has a damn good back and can stand next to anybody in the back shots without being embarrassed. He can hold his own. And I think a little bigger version with a little better conditioning, you're going to see more of that detail in the back, the hams, and in the glutes. And I think a version of Brandon Curry, a little bigger, a little tighter, a little better condition, can very easily battle with Phil Heath from the back. Where I'm going with this, for all you people out there who think it's a foregone conclusion that Phil Heath will beat Brandon Curry, Phil Heath will regain the Mr. Olympia title, I think it's wishful thinking. Even if he fixes his midsection issue, you are not going to see that 2011, 2012 version of Phil Heath. Just throw that out the window. I'm not sure if Phil Heath can pull off a second place or even a third place finish. It's going to be a pretty stacked lineup. And just remember, after the great Ronnie Coleman, who arguably the greatest Mr. Olympia, the greatest bodybuilder of all time, a returning Ronnie Coleman couldn't pull off any better than a fourth place finish. My personal opinion, Phil Heath not retaining the title, is not beating Brandon Curry. How the placings will fall, we'll just wait and see. And that's going to be about it for this video. If you agree or disagree with what I've said, please let me know in the comment section. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share, and by all means subscribe. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. This way, every time I put up a new video, you will be notified. Once again, this is Michael Diamond, and I'd like to thank you for watching Muscle Central.